Hello, my name is Judd. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to edit a multi-track in Ableton Live. So the first step is opening up the multi-track from the original folder it was downloaded in from MultiTracks.com. So in this case, we're editing Only King Forever in the key of C. So this is the original folder that I downloaded from MultiTracks.com in the key of C, and then it might have come compressed, and so this is just unzipped. So all of these things should be in the original folder, and I'm going to open up the Ableton Live set. So it opens up the song in arrangement view. If we click up here, it goes back to session view, which is what we actually use on Sundays. But for editing tracks, we need to go in arrangement view. As we can see, the sections of the song are labeled here. And in this video, for this Sunday, I just want to shorten up the intro and the instrumental before the bridge. So if we play this intro, we hear it's quiet there, then it's full there, and a full again here. So I'm just going to get rid of this middle intro to shorten it up a little bit. So there's a couple ways we can do this. We can use Shift, Command, or Control, Delete, which deletes all of the tracks that were there and the time they filled. But if I put that back, if I were to only just delete this, then it leaves a space here without the tracks. But by adding Shift, Command, or Control Delete, then it deletes the time as well. So I'll put those back one more time. And by just clicking down here and highlighting that area, we could also go to Edit, and it gives us the options here of cut or cut time, or delete time, which is what I was doing. Delete just left the empty gap, whereas delete time deleted everything. So that's what I'm going to do in this case. So now we can hear down there, then it says full,
intro,
all in, and that just shortens up our intro there. Then I'm going to go to the instrumental before the bridge. And this is pretty long for us on a Sunday morning, so I'll keep the first one here when the drums come in.
drums in,
But then these two are very similar. So I'll just do the same thing and delete this middle one. So in this case, we lucked out because we deleted sections in the middle. So like this, the instrumental I deleted was in between two other instrumentals. But if we deleted something that led into another section, we might need the cue to change. So for instance, if I wanted to get rid of this bridge for some reason and go into a chorus or another section, and I didn't want this cue here to say bridge, I could take this chorus cue and cut and paste that by just hitting Command or Control X into the instrumental and just cover the other one or replace the other one, and then we would have a new cue. So that could be important for a different song. Another thing to keep in mind is if we were editing a song and made kind of an awkward transition from like a really quiet section to a really loud section, which we didn't do in this video, but in another song, we could open up, let's say the drums here, expand that, and I'll just make those wavelengths a little bigger. We could go up here and change mixer to fades, and that opens up these faders where we could fade in or out the drums just to make it a little smoother. So we might need that someday if we're editing a different song in a different way. So that's just how I edited Only King Forever for this week. So after I've edited Only King Forever, I want to go up to File and save this live set as Only King Forever edited, just to make sure we keep our original one. So I'll add this to the MultiTracks folder again. Another thing we need to do now is export all our tracks individually so that we could drag them into session view. So what I'm going to do is select all these tracks and then go up to File, Export Audio and Video, and I'll change master here to selected tracks only. Make sure this is a WAV file, and that should be good for these settings. And then I'll say export, and it'll ask me what I want to name them. So the name here will be inserted in front of each section, like drums, guitars, all of that. So I want it to be kind of a short name, so I'll just say Only King Forever C, and then it'll insert another name there, and I'll just save that to MultiTracks for now. After all the tracks are exported, I'll just make sure this is saved because I already renamed it. I'll close that out. And now all my tracks are just in the folder I told them to be in. Select them all and put them in there. And then I'm gonna put this back in the multi-track Only King Forever folder and the project as well. So now when I open up Ableton for December 30th, I'm actually going to replace the track we had in here already with the new edited one. So here are all our tracks for the edited Only King Forever. So I will put the guide. I'll put the guide in the queue area. The click track, and then I'll hit the first one and hold shift, select all of them, and then get rid of the instruments and the guide and click that we don't need. Now I'll take all of this while I'm still holding command and drag it over to audio. Now we can play that.
2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
And we have a shortened up multi-track. So if I click on the guide here, it opens up the wavelengths down here, and I can press play,
2,
and then click up here
1, 2,
on the
3,
numbers
4.
and drag this forward.
Chorus.
And I can hear our updated track.
Instrumental. Chorus. Break.
So we can see that it got shortened up down here. And now before I'm done, I will just save this live set because I actually want this version on Sunday, and close it out. Thanks for watching.